Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm Andy Ross, pastor at Northminster Church in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm having a ball. I brought this ball along to make a point about Jesus. I want to ask you this morning, is your Jesus big enough? Have you contemplated who this historic figure was from Nazareth, why he was given to us, and what the Bible says about him? I want us to continue in our schedule of Bible readings, and you can find that listed below on the daily schedule or lectionary. And continuing in Paul's letter to the Colossians, chapter 1, it seems as if Paul wants us to have a view of Christ that is at least as big as it should be. Listen to what Paul says. He, Jesus, is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. By him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things were created by him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. Going on just a little further, the Apostle Paul adds, "For God was pleased to have all his fullness dwell in him, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, whether things on earth or things in heaven, by making peace through his blood shed on the cross." I want to encourage your Christology, which is a word that means your knowledge of Jesus Christ, to comprehend. You can't see air. If I just said, here is some air, you would go, oh, that's neat, Andy. But when you have a ball like this, it is inflated with air. Air is making it work. You could say this ball has the fullness of air in it. The Bible is saying that Jesus Christ, the man, the human, had the fullness of God in him. And that was for the purpose of bringing God's rescue to this world. Through Jesus of Nazareth's blood shed on the cross, taking our penalties, fines, paying that ransom on our behalf. I do encourage you today, if you have a chance, to read Colossians chapter 1, verses 15 through 23. It is one of the most glorious pictures of the identity of Jesus Christ. How he is one with God, and how he is God's agent of healing and salvation for you and for this world. You can't see air, but you can see the movement of air through the breeze in the trees. You can feel air putting this ball into inflated state. I hope today and each day that the Spirit and presence of Jesus is inspiring you to live that new life that you can only be in him. Happy Tuesday. God's blessings to you.